What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Best Card Breaks. This is Nick, and we are live with our next case of 2026 Topps Heritage Pick Your Team action coming at you. How we doing today, everyone? Let me know who's hanging out. Say hello in the chat if you're joining us. Happy Monday, for as happy as Mondays can be, everybody. Ready to get back into ripping. I am back from our mini family vacation. Went down to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, up in the mountains. Rented a cabin. Did some. They call it a UTV, right? Not an ATV. Ultimate utility vehicle or ultra utility vehicle. I don't know, or whatever. I don't know what it stands for. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. We spent the whole day out on that, and now we're back. Got back a few hours ago, running just a little bit behind getting in here and getting started, but let's find some big real one autos tonight. Hopefully a good case with at least 3 autos, hopefully 4, maybe 5 if we can get lucky here. And as always, we do fly through the base. However, any short prints fall typically before the chrome card, so that's the card I'll kind of be checking the back of as we go through. We'll kind of flip through the back, or look at the back of the card that falls right before the chrome. Otherwise, let us have a great time and get some Monday hits, friends, as we prepare for a bigger release week, I guess. Not really for baseball outside of Transcendent. We will have some Transcendent. It is quite expensive, so we'll see what happens with that. But we have some Deadpool. What else do we have? Deadpool and Transcendent, and there's one more. WWE Exalted. So we'll be doing that as well for you WWE fans. In the meantime, fun start to the baseball season here. Chase DeLauder right now kind of taking the cake. Mr. Schneider, you got those Blue Jays. Let's go. Yes, you do. Staying one of the cabins across from Dollywood. $1 million view. Nice. Yeah, we were near. I mean, Dollywood wasn't. We actually passed it on the way in. It was probably about 15 to 20 minutes from where we were staying. But we were kind of closer to Pigeon Forge, outside of Pigeon Forge. I guess technically we were in Pigeon Forge, but in terms of kind of that strip, that Pigeon Forge strip, we were 15 to 20 minutes away, I guess. So are they going to put all the chromes backwards in this one again? Randy on that first one. This, we're going to have some backwards base cards too. Michael Taylor, a refractor. Yossi Nixon on the... What is this? Got some weird base cards going backwards. Those aren't... Let's see, where is it? This one? Nope. See, that was cool. Because I remember there was one upside down that was... There was a reason it was upside down, but none of those have been special yet. See, again. It's kind of upside down instead of where the chrome would be. Refractor on the Chris Sale. This is going to be a weird one to go through if we have all these random upside down cards. What's up, Nathan? Bought a 2026 Topps Heritage Blaster. Sal Stewart auto. There you go. Oh, that's Sal Frelick. Close. His name is Sal. Yeah, hitting an auto out of a blaster, that's pretty incredible, especially because they're seemingly much harder to hit now in hobby boxes. You only get a lot. I've seen cases with 2. The ones I've ripped have had 3 so far. Luis Arias, Clubhouse Collection, Padres, first hit of the break. At your LCS, yep. Short prints are not all high number. They are randomly inserted. No, I know. No, they're not. I'm not looking for high numbers. I'm looking for right here. There's a word for what short print is. But I'm more commenting like this is a base card that's backwards for no reason, and it's kind of annoying. But so that's why we're not really going through, because it falls right. It would be this card right here if it were a short print, because it always falls right before the chrome. And it seems like in this case they're putting these chromes backwards and stuff. And even then, you don't get one in every box. Refractor, Giancarlo. But the high number is obviously later when they do Heritage high number. So on to box 2. Yeah, the variations. Yes. Yep. Yeah, image and all-star logo and throwback uniform. We actually pulled a throwback uniform for somebody, not a really big name, and they had us consign on our eBay. And I think after day 1, it was already up to like $40-some. Wasn't a big name. One of the top players. Apparently, there's only 35 copies of each, from what I've been told. 35 copies of each of the throwback uniform, and like 1,000 or 1,100 of the regular image variations and stuff. Connor Norby short print. Oh, like the top 100 names. Yeah, it's not. They're not real short prints though. It's just like if they do that, I didn't think they did that in this set, because they have Heritage and then you have Heritage high number. But the high number short print, if they do that here, they're not true short prints. There's just less copies of those than there are like the normal base cards. But they really don't have. Oh, 44 with 16. Oh, still at 44? Wow. See, that's what I was talking about. It was at 44 after day 1. So no one's bid on it yet. Well, there you go. You can let me know where it ends here in 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Let me know how it does. I don't think that's yours, right? But yeah, the high number stuff, if they do that here, that's probably cards number 400 to 450 or something like that. They're not true short prints. Refractor on the Jorge Soler. See, this is 30. Oh, they did it. Did they flip it? It's the low number is short printed now. Maybe that's why these are backwards then. Maybe they're technically the low number short prints. Let's see when we get the next base. A base card that's backwards here. Maybe that's why they got flipping around. Cal Raleigh. See, this is 225. That's not one. Nino Espinoza buyback. And these are like kind of hard to flip through. Well, Aaron Judge Chrome. Oh, it is yours. Okay. As a reminder, we do offer eBay consignment directly from Breaks and PSA submissions directly from Breaks. Both forms are at the top of every single break on the app. So if you hit a card and you're like, you know what, I want to sell that right now. I want to take advantage of the early, it's really good, like on release day, to get, if you're wanting to be one of the first to market. Yuri Perez Marlins Clubhouse Collection. If you're wanting to be one of the first to market on release day and you want to sell, we can throw it right on eBay. It gets up the next evening. Just need to know within 24 hours of the break. Inserted randomly. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't been doing any of that. I mean, there's a Norby Chrome. We haven't been doing any of that. They're not really. I wouldn't really pay much attention to that. They're not true short prints. Here's our first numbered parallel, Kyle Manzardo to 99 for the Guardians. I really think, like, think about, like, all right, right now we got Roman Anthony's a big chase, Caglioni's a big chase, and then there's some other really solid rookies in here right now, Basayo, and I don't know, I'm drawing a blank right now, but anyway, solid rookies right now in 2026, right? Think about all the ones that we're about to have here in 5 months, give or take, right? Series 2. Oh my word. Chase DeLauder, Kevin McGonigal, JJ Weatherholt. Like we are really looking at a deep rookie class. It's gonna be, you know, think about last year when the Series 2 rookies came about and we started getting the full year of you know, I know Roki was to start, but James Wood and Dylan Cruz and all those guys that added in later. Nick Kurtz was late. He wasn't in Series 1. So Drake Baldwin. So like really the rookie class got deeper later in the year. And you know, I think McGonigal's going to be a big chase. DeLauder's looking like he's going to be a big chase if he keeps going what he's doing. We're looking really, really good for a really solid rookie class, which is great for pricing because it'll kind of spread it out. It'll spread out the pricing across the product. When you have a $300-400 hobby box, the pricing's got to go somewhere. And if like right now, it's a little tough because the Red Sox and the Royals are taking the brunt, the bulk of the pricing. Your Yankees with Schlittler, I guess, but. And then the Dodgers are always going to be high now. The Dodgers, I don't think we're ever going to see cheap Dodgers again unless Ohtani leaves. If Ohtani is no longer a Dodger for some miracle, then the Dodgers are going to be expensive because Ohtani just sells. It doesn't matter what card it is. His base cards are doing money. David Bednar refractor. Saw Sal Perez the other day did 3 pitches in a row, challenged him and won all 3. Back-to-back pitches. That's crazy. The ABS system is looking really cool. Really fun. It's not really adding to game times. I think the other day there was a game that had 8 challenges, and it only added 37 seconds to the game. So, our first black border Ryan O'Hearn for the Padres. 50 copies of each of the true black borders. But should be a fun year of baseball as always. You know, it was very, very top heavy last year. Kurtz, James Wood, and the Dodgers. Jim Sunderberg. A lot of the early rookies I feel like just fell off, you know. But this year, season's already starting. There's already some hot rookies. Black, we're going to have a random on our hands unless somebody owns the majority of these. Numbered out of 77. Let's find out. We've got 2 Rockies. That's Tyson. We've got the Cardinals, which is also Tyson, and the Marlins, which is Jai Lin. So Tyson owns 3 of the 4. It is going to go to him. All right, so majority owned. Here always goes to that person, whether they own the majority of the teams or the majority of the players on the card. In this case, he owns 3/4 of the card, so it does go to Mr. Nathan. So there you go, numbered out of 77, the rookie infielders. I'm going to put I don't have sticky notes in here, so we'll get one afterwards. But Nathan, that'll go to you. Rookie foil. All right, we need some action here. Boy, it's been a quiet start. No short prints, no autos yet. Nothing on the showcase. And there is a Clubhouse Collection Adolis Garcia to the Rangers. Rangers over to Tyson. Tyson's Nathan box here. Now see, that looks like it should be an image variation. I don't know why they do that for base cards. Like, you show me that card, I'm just going to snap tell you it's an image variation without looking at the back. Lane Thomas Refractor. These few. And that'll close out box 3. 3 boxes in, nothing noteworthy so far outside of a couple numbered cards here. Six to 17. Oh yes, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You do have 7. 6, 7. Right. Anybody that's got kids, y'all know. It's so different, man. This generation of kids, so different from us growing up. But we also didn't have YouTube, you know? YouTube was just starting when I was in high school. So we were watching funny videos on YouTube. But that was like the real funny videos, not goofy stuff you get now. Like the end of the world and box number 4. We do have a couple other breaks to rip so far. I think we've got our Bowman's Best random teams. I believe our Bowman's Best 4-boxer is probably full by now. And hopefully some basketball too. There are 1 or 2 teams left there. So looking like it might be a 4-break night. Kyle Teal there on the blue sparkle. Carson Williams as well. Iceon Kim Refractor. Didn't they send him to the minors? He's in the minors, isn't he? Couple of solid rookie blue sparkles finally. The White Sox have 2 nice ones. Kyle Teal and Carson, was it Carson Montgomery, right? See, there it is again. Maybe that's a short print, that's why. Another buyback, Larry Demery for the Pirates. Jason Meadroth. Man, I forget what short prints look like. Where are you? Gunnar Henderson Refractor. First Decal. Moises Ballesteros Cubbies. The Decal cut. I feel like we gotta have an auto here because I didn't hit anything yet. Oh, I spoke too soon. Clubhouse Collection Ozzy Albies for the Bravos. Sir, good. There you go. All right, well, 4 boxes in, and not a lot still to write home about. Wow, the Mets couldn't do anything with 2 on, huh? Runners on the corners. Nothing. Box 5. I know this break is amazing. That's the downside about Heritage. You know what? There's some really good stuff to hit out of here. But man, it is not a very fun break to watch. It is definitely a... We need to find the hits. It's a hit search. Not a whole lot of autos out of here. And so far, very exhilarating. Very exhilarating. All right. Early season. All right. Let's say the buyback cards. You know what? I don't really know. Just being honest. I don't know if they have value. I have to guess, right? I have to guess probably more than like if you just went and bought that card without the buyback, right? Just a normal 19, what is this, 77? A regular one. Let's say a lot of these are going to be $1. You know what I mean? Like these are cards. We have a 1970s baseball $1 box. And pretty much any 70s card that's just bulk, not a good name, not really valuable, we sleeve it up and throw it in there for $1. So it's like when people are trying to build their sets. Now, some of these, I imagine if you put on an auction, a few might sell for $2, $3, $4. I don't know, maybe people want to collect the buyback versions. I have no idea. Now, we actually pulled a Dave Parker the other day. That's probably the biggest buyback card that I've ever seen in Heritage, like period. I'm not talking about just this year. I have never seen a big buyback card. Like I've never seen a Hank Aaron, Willie Mays, anything like that. I would imagine they're in here, right? I imagine like you know they very well could be in somewhere. But I've never seen one, and that to date is the biggest one that I've ever seen come out of a Heritage product. And that's saying a lot, right? Dave Parker, you know, great player, not really a guy you think of as a superstar. So take that for what you will. So like this guy. I have no idea who this is, okay? Not a clue. Couldn't tell you a lick about this guy. Zacchaeus Monster, Alan Ashby. Yeah, Bob Forsch, right? Who is this guy? There's a Dale Murphy rookie. Oh, that's cool. So there you go. So Dale Murphy, buyback rookie. Now that would probably sell for more than a normal. But like this, if you throw this on eBay, I would, 99 cents, I bet, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't get a bid, right? Now, it also might sell for $2 or $3 just because it's stamped. People are trying to collect them, you know, what have you. So, I don't know. So, yeah, like I said, he said there's a Dale Murphy. Also, a Brett Anderschmidt listed for $9.99. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt that's a reach. So we got Hunter Green on the Real One, if you want to call that. Real One Relic. I believe these are called. I really like these. These are really cool. Alan Ashby's a household name. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Keeping it. Yeah, but it's like not gonna sell for much, right? Hunter Green for the Reds. I.H. James. There you go. Real One. I almost feel like I need to put that on the showcase because boy, we need. This is box 5 and we got nothing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not even a short print yet. I'm trying to find a short print so we can put it up. We can put it up there. Usually put all our short prints on there. I'm about to put this Chrome Aaron Judge because holy moly. I'm almost surprised they didn't do. I wonder if they was it in Heritage that they did it, the Cornfield game. Did they put those short prints in Heritage, or was that like Series 1 or Series 2? I can't remember. Out of 77, Jose Berrios. There you go, Mr. Schneider. Another top-loaded card for you. Hey! There you go. Look, I'm putting that on the showcase. Just for you, Dustin, and just because we have nothing. We need something to look at up there and say, ooh, ah. Oh, and Casey. How's he doing? We got a double relic box. Why couldn't it be a relic and an auto? Jeff McNeil. I have seen a case with 0 autos. That was, I haven't seen it. I heard about it. I have a friend that ripped one. Brendan Sproat refractor. 0 autos in an entire case. I know there's none guaranteed, right? So I don't think you can really do anything about that. Like, it's just bad luck. 3 to 4, you savage. $20 worth of cards. Oh, you said it was like a $5 base card? Really? Is base really selling for that much? That's the other set. Yeah, the second half. Hopefully. I mean, that's how it was last time, right? The last case I ripped, we got 2 banger autos in the first 2 boxes. It started off hot, and the rest of the case was like, ugh. 0 autos. Wow. That's tough, man. Like, if that happens to, I'd feel so bad. I know there's no guarantee. You know, it's an auto or a relic, so like it's just a bad luck. But most cases have 2 at minimum, from what I've seen. But so that makes it's not them that I heard about. Yeah, wait till you. I guess wait for you Savage Autos. Yeah, you still got his autos. He doesn't have Real One autos in here, which is kind of weird. But I'll tell you what, the Royals are a really good spot, not just because of Jack Caglione, but Carter Jensen. Don't sleep on Carter. That dude's good, and his autos are selling for over $100. Carter Jensen Real One autos. Another decal here. Oh boy. All right, Nationals, Royals, D-backs, Nationals. So you got 2 Nationals for T. Salvier. The Royals are Mitch G, and the D-backs are Mr. Nathan. So this one will have to have a random. We'll run a random after the break for that guy, so keep that aside. Refractor Taj Bradley. I mean, this is wild. Not even a short print yet. I know short prints typically fall in auto boxes, but not always. It's not. You can get them in relic boxes. All right, maybe we got something nice going on here. Oh, that's out of 77. Why? Why is this numbered to 77? He only has 77 copies, or is it because it's a shiny back? That's wild. What is this? Somebody's gonna have to help me out. Why is this one numbered? Maybe he only has 77 copies. That's pretty sick. Garrett Crochet, Real One relic, numbered to 77. Or is it a throwback uniform? I don't know. Somebody's gonna have to help me out on that. Anyway, Red Sox, nice one. Gem Sox. There you go. There you go. That's probably pretty big. And he had a pretty good first outing, didn't he? Pitched pretty well. Some are numbered, some are base. Okay. No, I know it's 77. No, I get that. But that's like it's a base relic numbered to 77. So maybe some of the players they only did 77 copies of. Interesting. Very confusing. Come on, that's not a short print. Is that really his base card? Refractor Josh Smith. How about Mason Miller's entrance music? It's pretty sick. Or his entrance in general. Cole Young. Blue Sparkle. This product can be rough. Poor QC? Really? I haven't really taken a peek. I do know obviously when you get the black border, those are tough. We had a black border and a gray border somebody wanted to grade from our break. Oh, see, so that is a base. That's his base card, but with the relic. And they weren't gradable, but all right, there we go. I know that I don't even need to flip that one over. That's a good one. Paul Skeens All-Star logo variation. Maybe they'll put them all upside down. All-Star logo Pirates, Mr. Bessel. Probably a pretty big one right there. Paul Skeens, and it's a variation. Although the guy's got a 67 ERA or something like 64. Pretty insane. He's got a massive ERA. Raw power. I don't know. Is this a short print? Or am I just crazy? They didn't make short printed inserts, did they? That's pretty cool. I feel like I've never seen that card before. Seem to have some. You got 2 out of 77 black chrome, and the plastic coating is peeling. Oh, love the yeah. Ballesteros refractor. Hyceon. And that'll take care of box 6. So we're heating up a little bit. But no autos yet. Hopefully the second half is banger, as Mr. Murray says. All the bangers hiding over here. Oh, Carson Bench too. Got Carson Bench. So the Mets already have 2 awesome pitchers, and now you're going to have Bench added in. Mets are going to be an expensive team. Skeens area is 67.5. That go back down. Yeah, no doubt. all he needs is a gem, right? I mean, that's 5 runs in 0.2. So 2 0 run 6 inning outings. I mean, that's right back down to sub 4. So I'll be 12.2 innings with 5 runs, right? So that'll be, yeah, that should be sub 4. I think. Pretty close. But yeah, I have no doubt. He's gonna, I gotta bet on him, like, his next outing's gotta be a gem. He's gonna come back with a vengeance. Also, that wasn't entirely his fault. I hate that they didn't give errors on O'Neal Cruz's stuff. Why is this backwards? It's got a, like, chip right here, too. What's going on here? Just a base card with an error. Or a a ding in it. Okay, on to the second half, box 7. Another Deckle. Kyle Teal. There you go, White Sox. Nice one. Ohtani, gray border. And our first auto, Volpe for the Yankees. There we go. Daniel, nice hit. Finally, some ink. Better than Brandon Little's ERA. I guess. Fractor, Victor Scott. Image variation, Yuri Perez. There you go, Marlins. Jylin on the IV. Shelled for the second time already. 2 games have gotten lit up both. Oh, that'll be a demotion then, eh? Yuri Perez refractor. So there's what the base image looks like. For those curious, Harper gray border. Witt. All right. It's a much better box. Bases loaded now for the Mets. 2 outs though. Can they do something with it? Box 8. Number 8. Man, Juan Soto's got a 320 on average with bases loaded. That's pretty good. 2 grand slams. Kind of interesting to think about. Like, bases loaded, I feel like doesn't happen very often. Juan Soto's been to the plate 84 times with the bases loaded in his career. That's a lot. I feel like that's way more than it should be. Like, I would think Juan Soto career 30 or 40 times with bases loaded, you know what I mean? That's 80 seems like so much. 84. Did he have a good spring, though? If he had a good spring, I mean, depending on what the coaches saw, like, you know, during bullpens and things like that. Jung-Hoo Lee on the logo variation up there. They call it banner. That's it. Banner variation. Oh, did he walk him? He walked him in. Jung-Hoo Lee. Giants. Mitch G. Bill Travers for the Brew Crew. Carson Refractor. $47.25. That is lower than Paul Skeens. That's funny. That is lower than Skeens. Finally, another numbered card. Blue to 150, Dalen Lyle. Nationals. I love the blues. Blue looks really sleek in 1977. Like, it's kind of cool doing this, because you get to imagine, like, what if there were parallels back in the day? This is it. Roman Anthony on the blue sparkle. Refractor, Robinson Pena. McLean. And Austin Riley for the Braves Clubhouse Collection. Little will still be a turd. Probably right. All right, 8 down, 4 to go. All right, here we go. Box 9. Jerry Koosman, Mets. Oh, it's a buy. It doesn't. It's not even stamped. They forgot the stamp. Whoops. Look at that. They got a dent over here too. It's funny. Non-stamped Jerry Koosman. So there you go. Just worth just as much as a regular old Jerry Koosman. That's actually kind of a bummer, you know. I would 100% rather have it stamped, especially if it's a low name, a lower name guy. Add some value to it for some sort of collector. Clubhouse Collection, Matt Olson. Braves with another one. I think that's 2 relics for the Braves. Jake Mangum refractor. And that closes out box 9, a Ryan Mountcastle refractor. Moving along to number 10. From an $8 card to a 25-cent card. Right. I'm sure Brad would have rather it be stamped too. He's got the Mets. All right, here we go. Box 10 of 12. There you go, you savage. Blue Sparkle, what's this one going for? Does this get your money back? Does this pay for your break? That'd be insane. It's kind of funny when you find little values like that. Like if it's he's a $5 base card, like it's actually, you can just sell them all and the rest of the break is almost free, right? You know? It's good to find little things like that with certain teams. Caglione. Finding some of the good rookies now. 35, exactly. See, I was right. Rhys Hoskins, Brew Crew, black border. Pays for your break spot. There we go. We got a stamp on this one. Rob Gilbreth. Rob Gilbreth for the Braves. Refractor, Edwin Diaz. Wow, now in MLB The Show 26, now your character can get into the Hall of Fame. Your created character. It's actually kind of sick. It's kind of cool. Schlittler gray border. So probably throw that in a top loader. Hunter Goodman /99 Rockies. Rockies with a little love here. We found our hit yet? Oh, there it is. Willy Adames, Giants Clubhouse Collection. Mr. Mitch. Ellie Refractor. And that's number 10. 2 to go. Still only 3 total variations, 1 total auto. This has not been a fun case. Not been a fun case for us, but we got 2 boxes to right the ship here. We need 2 autos. Need 2 autos. Speak it into existence here. All right. Box 11. Here we go. Come on, autograph. Making it happen here. Hey, we'll take that one. Bubba Chandler, Real One Ink Pirates. Nasty. There you go, Bessel. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Needed something there. Ohtani Chrome as well. All right. All right. Now we're cooking. We are cooking. Deckel Royce Lewis for the Twins. This has got to be a short print. Yep. Nickname, the Canadian Cannon. There you go, Brad. Jonah Tong. The Canadian Cannon nickname variation. Nasty. Incoming grading form. Let's see, does it look pretty good? Actually, yeah, that looks nice. I think I'm grading it. There's some little fuzziness up top. Maybe we can kind of get a little bit. But that looks solid from what I can see. So hopefully, Brad usually grades his nice hits. So hopefully that's a 10 for you, Brad. Very nice. There we go. Good box. We needed this. We needed this for sure. Casey. Roman Refractor. Nice one, Red Sox. There you go, Jim. And a second SP of the box image variation. That's why I keep checking the backs after we hit the first one now. Manny Machado, Padres to Jylin. Very nice. Let's see, where's the other image? Down here. Suarez Refractor. And down to the last box. We needed that. That was a nice box. Box number 12, friends. All right. Let's close out with one more auto. Max Muncy, Athletics to 150. So we got 5 6-numbered cards. All right, I'm hopeful we'll have another hit. Brandon Lau, relic for the Rays. That would be why. These are in the wrong spot. Brandon Lau, say that two different size top loaders in that stack. Deckle for the Mariners and the Phillies. Mariners to Brian S. Phillies to AC Slater. Another random. So we got two Deckle randoms to run. Another Kyle Teal. There's Carter gray border. We will have more Heritage tomorrow, friends. I think potentially our last case. I'm not exactly sure. I do have a couple more on the way, but I got to double check pricing to see if it's going to work out. Otto Lopez refractor. Marcelo Mayer refractor. And that'll do it. Well, we had a really good box there at the end. Box number 11 was pretty incredible, but we're going to finish with two autographs and a few variations, friends. Two randoms to run right after this as well, so hang tight for those. In the meantime, recap. Here we go. We got gray border Carter, Ohtani Chrome, Ellie refractor, Schlittler gray border, Carson Williams refractor, Ohtani gray border, Judge Chrome, two black borders, Rhys Hoskins, Ryan O'Hearn, our Deckles, Royce Lewis, Kyle Teal, Moises Ballesteros, and our Speckles, Kyle Teal, Caglione, Trey Savage, Roman Anthony, Bobby Witt Jr., Kyle Teal, and Carson Williams. Blue to 150, Max Muncy, Dalen Lyle, Hunter Goodman to 99, Kyle Manzardo, and then this one does go to the Rockies Cardinals as Nathan owns. 3 of the 4 players, numbered out of 77 there, 2 Rockies, Cardinals, and Marlins. I'm going to get a note on that. 2 Deckles to run randoms for Mariners and Phillies, and then we've got Nationals, Royals, D-backs, and Nationals. So Nationals have a 50% chance to win that one. Relics, we've got Brandon Lau, Willie Adames, Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Jeff McNeil, Hunter Green, Ozzy Albies, Adolis Garcia, Yuri Perez, Luis Arias. Showcase 2 image variations, Manny Machado for the Padres, Yuri Perez for the Marlins. Nice Roman Anthony refractor there for the Red Sox. Young-Hoo Lee on the banner variation. Garrett Crochet, Real 1 relic out of 77 for the Red Sox. To 77, Jose Barrios, Blue Jays. Anthony Volpe, Real 1 ink. Nice hit for the Yankees. One of our top hits, the Canadian Cannon nickname variation for the Mets, Jonah Tong. Very nice there. And the Pirates coming out hot tonight. Paul Skeens, All-Star logo variation. And the Bubba Chandler Real 1 auto. Big congrats to Mr. Bill and the Pirates on the big break, friends. That'll do it. Let's get our 2 randoms running really quickly here. We'll start off with our quad. Get the Randomizer loaded in here. Do. Giveaway. All right, screen share. See if it pulls. Nope. All right, make sure this looks. All right, so we're going to do quad number 10, 3, 30, 26. 4 or higher on the dice roll. And we've got us 8. All right, alphabetical order here. We've got D-backs, Nationals, Royals. All right, good luck to these 4 teams. Well, technically 3 teams. Nationals do have a 50% chance of winning here. It is going to be the Nationals. Wow, top 2. Nationals taking that one home. Over to Mr. Salvier on the quad relic. PJ Poulin, Luinder Avila, Shinosuke Ogasawa, and Taylor Rashi. All right, and then our quad between the Mariners, or sorry, our duel between the Mariners and Phillies. Duel Heritage number 10, 3, 30, 26. 4 or higher on the dice roll. And we're going to go Mariners, Phillies. Only one L in there, huh? All right, here we go. Mariners and Phillies, good luck. 3, 2, 1. It is going to be the Phillies taking that one home. Over to A.C. Slater. So, Mr. Slater, you'll be taking home the Schwarber, Cal Raleigh, RBI leaders, Decal, cut, parallel. And there we go, friends. That is going to do it for tonight's Heritage Case. Do appreciate everybody hanging out with me tonight. Joining as always. Have yourselves a great rest of your night. We'll see you soon, and take care.